Hey, how's it going? Tiredbog here. Today we're going to be playing some more Farming Simulator 2019 here on the Rolling Hills map, and we're going to be picking some corn today with the 9670. Jump in, fire it up, lift the header, and we're going to take off. Now, we did get the beans done, and the save game did crash, so I had to rebale and mow and rake and all that. But the bales are done. I did get it done. And we're going to take this to the next field, or actually the first field of the year. First harvest. Actually second harvest of the year. So, yeah, we're going to be picking corn. We're going to be picking this field, our last and final field. And then we might get some more acres, or we might plant a bunch of grass. And I did mow a little bit right there. So that's why there's like mow strips. We're just going to go in a little ways here, and we'll lift it, and we'll back out. Just going to try and cut our way in here. Slowly nudge our way in, get it turned in. We can go back and forth along these end rows. There we go. Now they're lined up. We can drive them through. So yeah, this is the 18 row. I was thinking about putting a 8 row on there, but I kind of like the 18 row. Like it a lot. And we forgot to repair it. That's one thing we forgot. So it's going to go 5 miles an hour through the field because it needs some maintenance work on it. And probably the combine does too. Actually, the combine doesn't because we just repaired it, and I don't see any wear spots anywhere. I do see it a little bit on the chopper, but not a whole lot. And we might be doing some custom work, or even buying neighbors' fields and harvesting them too. We can do that. So we're going to turn it around. I think we're going to hire him out. We'll let him go back and forth, and then we'll jump into the 7210. Take it home. We're going to put all this stuff away. Probably bring out the bale trailer, and we'll bring the telehandler out, and probably end up loading hay. And we'll probably end up, oh no, we made it. And then we'll look at, when I get to the house, we'll look at missions to see what we have, because we might have harvest missions that we might accept right now, but I think most of them are sowing or planting missions and all that. And let me know if you guys want me to just buy these fields, just cheat in the money and buy these 2 fields, fix these roads and then sell them, or if I should take the money and then like work up to it so that I have to buy them and then do it. I don't know how to do it yet because we're making a good amount of money, and we'll probably make a little more off corn, but I'd like to buy like animal pens and stuff, and maybe some more land a little further away so that we have so we can have like sheep and stuff. But then again, I'm thinking about leveling that field out, putting animals in that place too, or maybe even behind us here on this flat piece here, this flat chunk. But I just don't feel like buying a bunch of land and then having it just kind of be wasted just by buildings. We are going to be placing another one down, another building down soon. It'll be a big one just because our other buildings are crowded. I should have placed this one down in the beginning and then added another one next to it. It's a bigger one. It's not these smaller ones. I'm just going to have one big one and 2 small ones, and that's it. So it's pretty well washed. Give this a little wash. We'll put the hose away, and we're probably going to leave this hooked up just in case we have some missions. That, and we don't have to put them away yet. Okay, so we have 6,000. Let's go ahead and take the rake home, and let's look at missions. So a lot of them are planting, and 2 are transporting, but a bunch of them are sowing, planting, which kind of sucks. Because really the entire map's needs harvested. There's really no fields that are done except for mine. However, we're getting our corn out, so that's good. So I don't know, we probably have 2 loads of hay sitting here. 2 loads of 16, I'm guessing. So 32. bales probably, or a little more. And then of course we're gonna have to get a feed wagon, or we'd probably end up getting sheep first, or maybe even what's it called? Horses. We might get horses too. Let me know if you guys want horses or the sheep first, because I'll probably end up getting both, like back to back, like sheep one day and then horses the next, once we get enough hay and supplies to do all that. Do we have to put the mower away? I think we're gonna wash off the T5. We might actually go repair it too, because it is getting a little low. We'll probably end up looking at repairs to see what we got to repair. So looks like everything's pretty high, 50% on the planter. The disc spine's high, the tedder is high, the rake, the coon. What else does coon? Oh, that's probably the, no, that's the tedder. Oh, that's the mower. Bucket we don't use. Bale fork we haven't used much. The bale trailer we just moved it around the yard. The combine's 84. The flex head's 56. The header we're using now, which is corn head, 50%. And what's probably the lowest? The sprayer, that's probably the lowest. And the T5 is 50%. So those T5s right here, we might go buy a loader for it, just because we have some money. Then we can kind of stack hay at the yard. And I'm thinking using one of these sheds to stack hay in, instead of buying a big shed to stack hay. Probably use this, or maybe even the Quonset. The Quonset's not really cleaned out, so it's not really suitable for that. But I see the grain tank on the combine's 80%, so we're going to take this down to field. What field is that? 21, and he's probably on the wrong side. I doubt he's coming back north so we can dump on it. But maybe we'll catch him at the bottom of the field. We just might. We're flying across here. Turn in, try not to destroy the crops too bad. Yeah, so he's going down. He's got a little pathway cut out. I might run him back and forth so he doesn't run into the ditch, because I think he's turning in the ditch. I guess I should have unloaded him last round. Just didn't. Is he gonna make it? Pretty full. He might. Cruising along. Good old John Deere combine. Looks like he made it. Okay. But now we're gonna have to, when he turns around, we're gonna have to like get on him right away. And then I think we'll probably run it for border rounds. Do the headlands around the outside. Make sure he puts his auger out, because he'll be full right away. And he's probably gonna hit us. Oh, maybe not. Now he's putting his auger out finally. There we go. And I'm too far over. There we go. Now we got him good. Now it'll probably end up taking us the whole stretch to unload. And he's probably going a little slower than I am too, just because he's pulling a hill. I know you wouldn't dump on the go with a pickup, but we don't have a grain cart yet. That's one thing we do have to get. Pretty soon we should get that. Alright, so he just got done unloading, and we're at 1,800. So let's see how much he did pick on his way up. Curious to see. 14,000, so he picked an extra 4,000 when we were dumping on the go. That is a good amount of corn. Jump in this, he's going to turn around in the ditch if we're not careful. I think I'll just back up. You're not supposed to back up with the combine, I guess. So we'll go all the way down and do a little border, do a little time lapse, and we'll probably just go back and forth right here till we get the wagon full. There's only like 4,000 or 5,000 left, so I'll see you guys when I get the wagon full.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't.
Alright, so we are at 5,000, that little bit, just a down and back, so that should top it off. We'll go ahead and drop the header there. shut the combine off when we get... Guess we can shut that off and then set the header down. But there we go. Then when it gets full, we'll just swing the auger in, shut the machine off, and we will get in the pickup and take this load into the place right there. It's the Rolling Hills what? Rolling Hills Co-op. I should remember that name as many times as I've said it. We'll just cut across our farmyard, get it all done here. Okay, so we're wheeling in here about 50 miles an hour. Just hit the brakes. Hopefully it stops. Go ahead and dump that, maybe. Is it unloading? I can't see. Why doesn't it want to unload? Tip side, right? Tip side, back. Grain door side, left side. Well, let's do the right side. Well, I guess we'll just do the back then. Alright. So I think it unloads faster if you dump it out the side. I'm not entirely sure. So we made a little bit of money there. We got over 100,000 finally. So that's good. We made probably, I forgot to look at the number, but so far we've made 110,000 off a harvest. So that's good. And I'll probably continue on harvesting. I'll probably just finish that field and we'll get it all done. If you guys do want to go check out my channel, I'll have the rest of the harvest and the hay hauling. If you guys want to check that out on my channel, it'll be in the description or in the comments. So anyway, hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, hit that like button, and we will see you all next time.